Hi, you guys. Welcome back to Meaningful Motivations with Tracy Erickson. And of course, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Tracy Erickson, and in this video, I want to discuss the spiritual, symbolic meaning of mirrors. So stay tuned. I recently had a dream that showed me the symbol of a mirror. Specifically, it was a rear view mirror and someone's eyes looking directly at me through that rear view mirror. So after having that dream, it made me want to think about and reflect on what the mirror means in terms of a spiritual message. Because it is my belief that nighttime dreams are really just messages from your soul. And your subconscious mind is processing all of your thoughts, attitudes, and behaviors that have taken place over the day or two before the dream occurred. So, I also believe that some dreams are simple, everyday nighttime dreams. And those simple everyday nighttime dreams actually hold messages from your subconscious mind to your conscious mind. And those messages are given to your conscious mind in the form of images that you see in the dream. So any image in a dream, any person, place, or thing is actually a message from your soul. In addition to the regular nighttime dreams that you might experience, there are also other types of dreams that are connecting you more with your intuition. So there are some dreams called premonition dreams that feel more like a prophecy or, basically giving you deeper information of something that is taking place within your intuition. And there are also dreams called visitation dreams, where, for instance, a passed over loved one might visit you during dream time and have some kind of communication with you during that dream. So in today's video, I want to talk about a recent dream that I had featuring the mirror. And that particular dream, I felt, was a message from my own intuition. And it was letting me know that someone from my past was actually trying to send me the evil eye. So even if your nighttime dream happens to be a premonition dream or even a visitation dream, you can take that for what it is. But you should also take the symbols, the people, places, and things in that dream, and you should still interpret that as a message from your subconscious mind as well. Because like I stated earlier, these images were chosen specifically by your subconscious mind to deliver a message to your conscious waking self. So based on my recent dream, I really want to focus in on the specific symbol of the mirror so that we can reflect on the spiritual symbolic meaning of the mirror. When trying to get a spiritual message from a symbol within a dream, you must first start by thinking of the form and function of that symbol. So in this case, we're looking at a mirror. So mirrors are simply a reflective surface that you can look into. And so in one way, spiritually speaking, the mirror could be a tool for self-awareness. But the mirror is also just reflecting the outer world back to you. So this could also be a spiritual message of trying to view the outer world around you in a more objective way. Letting things reflect back to you in a very neutral and objective way. In Taschen's Book of Symbols, it says that mirrors have always existed. Before the use of metal, they were the reflections on the waters collected in the earth's indentations. Early peoples believed that in such reflections, the soul element could be perceived, and even today, the fantasy persists that the mirror can steal one's soul. When I was reflecting on that, the aspect of the mirror that could steal one's soul, I think that that's really referring to vanity and becoming too engrossed in the illusion that the mirror is reflecting. So, maybe a vain shallowness, and basically ignoring your inner self would be a stealing of your soul based on the mirror or the negative expression of the mirror. And in Taschen's Book of Symbols, it shows this portrait of Mary Magdalene. And the caption states, "A self-reflective Mary Magdalene gazes at a luminous candle flame reflected in a mirror. The skull on which her hands rest suggests the hollowness of vanity in the face of inevitable death." In an even deeper meaning, some people believe that mirrors reflect illusion back at you. So what you see in the mirror is really just the illusion of the world that you've created in your own thinking. And years ago, when I was a student at the School of Metaphysics, there was a mirror gazing exercise that I was to do each and every day in a dimly lit room. And as I gazed at my own reflection in the mirror each and every day, I noticed that not only did the lighting change, it became like a negative where the lights were dark and the darks were light. But over time, the more that I would deepen my concentration, the more my actual face would change. So if I was gazing into my face, in my peripheral vision, I would see my face change. And it always made me wonder, was I seeing myself throughout different incarnations? Or what was that all about? But to get back to the subject of the spiritual meaning of the mirror, whether it's reflecting reality or your own illusion, is definitely a tool for self-awareness and self-reflection. And when thinking in terms of mirrors placed around the home, it is generally thought that mirrors are good luck and can reflect good things back to you when you place them properly throughout your home. In my own home, I have mirrors everywhere. I have a mirror at the end of my hallway. I have a mirror in my front room. I have mirrors in my dining room area. And basically, the general rule of thumb when it comes to the feng shui of mirrors is when you hang a mirror, you should hang that mirror with the intention and mindfulness that you know what you're reflecting as you hang the mirror. So you can use mirrors in a positive way to bring good energy by making rooms seem larger or by reflecting more natural light into rooms using the proper placement of mirrors. But on the flip side, if you have mirrors that distort reality or mirrors that are broken or damaged, that could be bringing negative energy in to the space. So generally speaking, when thinking in terms of the mirror as a symbol or a spiritual message from your higher self, then this could be a message of looking at the world in an objective way. It could be a message of self-awareness and taking a good look at yourself. And it could be about good things being brought into your life as you reflect on where you've been and where you want to go. I also want to share with you what I found in the Dreamer's Dictionary by Barbara Condren regarding the mirror. So within the Dreamer's Dictionary, she puts thoughts to consider under each of the symbols. And so for the mirror, it says, what new awarenesses about yourself have come to light recently? Build upon these by strengthening your ability to be objective about yourself. Be willing to admit what is productive, beautiful, attractive about yourself so you can add these qualities. Be willing to admit what is destructive, ugly, repulsive, so that you can transform these limiting ideas of yourself. Well, that about wraps it up for this video. So if you like this video, be sure to click that like button. And if you're a viewer but not yet a subscriber, I would love for you to click subscribe down below. And once you have subscribed, you can turn on the notifications bell if you would like to be notified each and every time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching and spending your time with me. I love you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.